Hello students, welcome to the next video in Model 5. In this video, we are going to discuss about the main concepts of Java Swing buttons. So there are n number of types of Java Swing buttons are available. We have pointed out the 4 different types of buttons. Those are started with J button. The class names for these buttons are from J button, toggle button, checkbox, J radio button. So this is the one diagram which shows the 4 different various types of button available in Java Swing. So the first type is like a Java button. It has like similar to some buttons what we are using in many of the application forms or many of the forms. It looks like a same button, and toggle button will be having 2 states. It's like a flip-flop. It's a pressed state or released state. Like that, it has 2 states. If it is pressed, it will be enabled as like in different colors, in different enabled mode. Checkboxes is another one of buttons type where we can have list items. So based on the options of a user, we can go with the selection of any one item. This is called as checkbox. Another one type of buttons are called as the radio buttons. And the appearance wise, it looks different with the checkboxes type. The checkboxes are like a square box where we can enable the item by clicking the right tick. Here the right radio buttons are looking in a circular manner. If you select one item, it will be dotted with a dotted dark circle. So likewise, the appearance, the present looking wise, these buttons and all will be differing. We will see one type of button in this video. The very first button is called as J button. It provides the functionality of a push button. These 3 are the different types of constructors available in J button. So it may take one icon images as a button, and it may have one string. Say for example, click here, submit. Like that, it can have one string. Apart from these 2 types, it may combine the one icon with one string. So one icon image will be acted as a background image for the button. Then the string will be telling about the name of the button. So likewise, it differs. So this is the example program which shows the button J button. Here, what are the importing statements we need that should be mentioned here? Import java.x.swing.star, import java.awt.star, import java.awt.event.star. And then class name is button X, which extends the one container called as JFrame. So what and all we are doing, which added in the JFrame corner, and move on to its constructor. It has J label of JL. I will show the first output, desired output. So this is my desired output. In this JFrame, I am going to have one button along with one label. Whenever I am clicking the button, it will show that welcome to Java point, like that. So this is my desired output. So for that, I am using one J label, and button is called as a click here button. So it will have only the string image text as click here. And then JL equal to new J label, and B dot set bounds of 50, 100, 95, 30. Set layout is equal to new flow layout. So as I already mentioned that flow, it has the default layout of flow layer. According to the flow layer, what and all the items will be added, it will be keep on added one by one. So first I am adding the J label, second I am adding the buttons. So for that, whenever I click the button, I need to perform the actions. So for that, the button is added with action listener off. So what is the exact event which should be performed when I am clicking the button, the label image should be changed. So for that, I am setting the label image for the label, setting the text for the label image as say jl.setText of welcome to Java point. So this is my desired output. So I am fixing the frame sizes for 400 in width and 400 in height, and whenever I'm closing this frame, it should be defaultly closed. It should be exit from the application. So when I'm clicking the close button, that execution should be exit from this normal. So this is what the set default close operation of the exit and close function is written, and finally I am making this visibility as true. So this is what done in the constructor part. Now in the main method, I am invoking the constructor using the new operator. So new J button example, when I call, this will be enabled. So this is what my logic. Move on to its execution. Just you can note down the button class. So this is the coding I have written, the same coding only it's repeated. Now when I'm executing, first we need to compile the program. So for compilation, we need to use the command called as button javac button ex.java. It's now being compiled. Now we are executing the program using Java command. Yes, now it's being displayed. When I'm clicking the button, it has the messages welcome to Java point. Right? When I'm going to close this frame, it will be automatically exit from its execution. So this is what button example program. Now we move on to the next button called as J toggle button. J toggle button is called, it's little different from the normal push button. It has two states, one is pushed state, another one is pressed state, and now we can see the toggle button example. So these are all the importing statements needed for this J toggle button. So now I have the class called J toggle button example extends JFrame, implements the item listener. Then move on to this button, that whenever the item toggle button is going to be used, I should make the statuses on or off. This is my expected desired output. See here, when I'm clicking this toggle button, it should have on. When I am not using, it should have off. This is what the desired output. Now for that I have wrote the constructor. The title of this frame is called as J toggle button with item listener example. Layout is new flow layout, and set J toggle button is the method which will enable the toggle button, and set action is made, and the frame of the size of the frame is 400 and 300. It will be make visible. Then move on to set toggle button. Here we used one new toggle button of on position. That button will be added. When I'm using action, set action using the item listener, when the button is selected, the button should have the off status, or if it should have the on status. So that's what it shows the status of this toggle button. We will see the implementation of this one. So I have already compiled this program. Now we will directly move on to the execution. J toggle button of X using Java command. Java J toggle button EX is my class name. Now I am compiling. See, this is initially. Now this toggle button is in on position. That means if I on it, it will release it as off. So when I am going to off it, it will enable as on. Likewise, it will have only two states as on or off. I hope so this video is useful. I will catch you in the next video about next topic. Thank you.